Kassandra.
I'm Ariana.
And we are here. We are here with two members of Paradise Spheres.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
So can you just
hi.
Okay. Can you just introduce yourselves and your role?
I'm Sam and I sing.
I'm Cole. I sing and play guitar.
Alright, cool. So, when did you guys start making music as Paradise Spheres?
It would have been our freshman year in high school. Cole and I started playing music together we started doing covers of songs by The Fray to impress girls. And from there, we've changed our MO a little bit, but the motivation is still the same.
Okay, so
I was gonna say we started recording when we were in juniors in high school.
Yeah.
So that's what they mean.
Mm-hmm. And we didn't make music as Paradise Spheres until our junior year. But we made music together starting our freshman year.
cool. So right now you two are following the Fridays Forever tour.
That's correct.
Yes.
And but this isn't your first time that you guys have promoted.
No.
So whose idea was that, and how's it been going?
Sam's idea.
That's my idea. I had it. We were trying to finance a full-length record with some very cool producers, but financing a record by yourself is very expensive. So our method of going about that was working day jobs, like full-time, and then just giving all of our money to the band. And as I was sitting there, stocking frozen food at Hy-Vee, which was my job, I thought about how Mayday Parade made it in 2005 by hustling Warped Tour, which is where they went out and they saw the CDs, and they ended up selling in 3 months 12,000 CDs. And I thought, people line up so early for All Time Low shows. Why can't we just go do the same thing to All Time Low? And it's not an entirely original idea, approaching somebody with headphones, everybody does that. But following a tour is, going the entire route of the tour is pretty unprecedented. So we thought maybe that would be a good idea, maybe it'd be a good money-making technique, maybe we'd sell 20 or 30 CDs a day. We went out and started doing it, and the response was absolutely incredible. We split into teams, because there's 6 of us in our band. So it's easy to break into 3 two-person teams. We followed 3 different tours, and now this is our second round doing it. And it has made our band, it has put us where we are right now. I would say that probably 95% of the people that listen to our music listen to it not only as a result of us selling them a CD or promoting our music to them at one of those shows, but the ripple effect that created, because it kind of grows on itself exponentially.
That was the answer.
That's how I had the idea. That's how it came about, and that's why.
Whenever you call and you're like,
dude, I had the most brilliant idea ever. Meeting at the church right now. We're gonna talk about this idea I had, and I had a little board with numbers on it. If we sell this many CDs and gas costs this much in these areas, here's how much we're gonna make. And it was $20. We were oh my god, $20! And then we ended up making a little more than $20.
Well, it's worked really well for you
Yeah,
guys.
it worked out. Yeah.
So you guys recently released your new debut album, Yours Truly.
That's right.
So how has the response to that been?
Alarmingly good. It's really solid. Yeah, I've been. It's gone really well. We were very proud of the record coming out, and it's got some really cool reviews. I don't know what do you think's the response to it?
I think it's been really awesome. I think people are liking it a little bit better than Make Them Believe. I don't know. Do you like it better than Make Them Believe?
They're both great.
They're both great to you?
Well, thank you. It's been selling quite a bit better than a lot of. A full length is a hard record. It's hard to push a record, but our pre-sale numbers were up there with some of the biggest bands in our genre. And so we're very lucky. We have a very cool following. Okay.
So for those of the people watching who don't know, you guys have a following of the Turtles.
Yes.
So can you explain where that came from?
That's Sam. That's all Sam. Yeah.
Again, another one of my brilliant ideas was I named our band was called Paradise Spheres the Turtle originally, and that name was awful. That's generally accepted that name was awful, so we dropped it, and we became Paradise Spheres. And but then people we said that in a couple of interviews, and then people took to it and were there was this giant Tumblr battle, should we be called Turtles or should we be called Dropouts? And they fought it out. We went on Twitter one day, we had 120 @replies. We were all just this conversation people were having, and eventually they decided on Turtles. And I was for Turtles over Dropouts as well.
Turtles for days.
But I think what's most cool about it is how organically it was created. We had nothing to do with. We weren't we should call our bands Turtles. They just started calling themselves Turtles.
People started tweeting me and asking me what I thought about it, and I'm I don't know.
Cool. I like Turtles. And now my life is one walking turtle. I've got a turtle chain.
Turtles walk? What do turtles like?
They waddle. Turtles.
What does it say waddle?
Don't they hop?
Or,
Something like that. Yeah.
I don't think those are rabbits, maybe. Turtles don't hop.
I don't know.
They slowly wade. I know that the Alaskan king turtle has to walk like several hundred miles to bury the eggs of its young in the warm mud. So like you can't exactly like waddle several hundred miles.
I'd probably fly if I could.
Yeah, I bet it boards a plane.
First class.
Probably says coach.
Alright, so how has your music evolved? I know you said you guys started out with covers and went into your own music. Have you stayed like the same kind of genre?
I think for all the time that we spend talking to each other about like what kind of bands we sound like or want to sound like, we've never really been successful at like picking a sound and going for it. It's for us it's more of like this sounds really cool, let's try to take this and do this with this, mixed with our own breed of not really knowing how songs are supposed to be put together. So like our early stuff had like a ton of guitar like layered on top of it, and it's like you should be more sparse and rhythmic with your guitar. So we were like, maybe we'll try that, but maybe we'll just keep really thick guitar in some parts. And but kind of as we've grown as songwriters. Certainly lyrically, we've gotten a lot more authentic and real and genuine, which is a pretty clear step I think you can tell between Make Them Believe and yours truly. But that would certainly be how our music has evolved in a lyrical sense, at least.
So in high school, what typical stereotypes did you guys fit into?
Well, I played a lot of basketball and golf, so I'd probably be a jock.
I was a debate kid. I did a lot of debate.
I hope that's a stereotype.
It totally is.
Debate kid.
Smart kid.
In our school,
You know, like
it was,
the coolest, most popular kids were the debate kids at our school.
Definitely.
I don't know if that's how it works at your school. I'm pretty sure that's what it was like. If it wasn't, somebody better tell me.
So, who's the biggest flirt in your band?
Sam.
Oh.
What? What?
Me?
Yes, you. Are you kidding?
Cole?
I say Marcus, actually.
Actually, maybe Marcus.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just put it on somebody who's not here.
Yeah.
Definitely Marcus.
Or Walker.
Fair enough.
Walker, yeah.
Walker's like a different
Walker's
style of
yeah,
flirt.
exactly. Walker's got his own game
Something else.
in his own world.
So do you guys have any upcoming touring plans?
None that we can tell you about.
August 22nd, we can announce.
We're having a Stick'em chat late at night on August 21st. We just planned that this morning, so we start getting the word out about that. We will be announcing our fall tour plans.
They are awesome.
And they are going to be so cool. Honestly, I can't even tell you how excited we are about it.
Okay, so, what is your best pickup line?
You can walk through here, don't worry about it. Wow.
Or your favorite?
I like the "Are you from Tennessee?" because you're the only Tennessee.
That's what I was gonna think about, but then I was like, that's so lame.
Do you even use pickup lines?
I don't know. I do. Like, so usually I just like give a little like hi look, like let's get like leg out,
A smuggler.
like leg out. Leg out.
So do you guys consider yourselves close to your fan base?
Yes.
Yeah.
So name 10 fans in different states.
10 fans in different states. Okay.
Start with G-Not.
Gloria Knott, Arizona. Leela Abraham, Minnesota. Tony Lynn Ward, North Carolina. Taylor Malatek, San Antonio, Texas. Robin Funk, Tulsa, Oklahoma, now going to school at South Nazarene University in Illinois. Cassandra Ferrantes, San Francisco, California. Wow, this is one of those things you can't just like
Hannah
point
Rose Cotton.
Hannah Rose Cotton, Seattle, Washington. You can't just like point at somebody. Kendall, what's her last name? What's Kendall's last name? I don't know. Name a city, and I'll tell you like several people who live there. New York City. Okay, New York City. Good one.
New York.
Okay,
New York.
got it.
Oh, my New York crew: Jackie Rizzo and Rachel Castanello, Yasmin Faraj.
Goodness, this is amazing.
Yeah. No, and like if you give me like 5 minutes to think about it, I can come up with hopefully 100 more names for
That's
you.
awesome.
But it's like I don't know. They're like my life. So I don't even like using the word fans because that sounds like so superior. Like I guarantee you, anyone who's like a fan of our music, I am so much more a fan of them being a fan of our music that I would also consider myself to be their fan. So I don't like using that word.
That's amazing.
You can walk through here.
Alright, so we have a few fan questions. Lindsay from San Francisco asked, did you guys know that you wanted to be in a band when you were younger, or did you guys, what
First time I saw the Backstreet Boys on TV, I knew I wanted to be.
No. All Time Low, my sophomore year. I went to see All Time Low play with like Mayday Parade, and I remember standing in that crowd and just going, "Why is that not me?" And then I turned to my right, and there was this beautiful girl standing there. And I tried to talk to her, but she was so into Alex that I couldn't even like get over it edgewise. And at that point, I was like, "Yep." I was like, "That." So I was like, "Yeah, it needs to happen
Right now.
You decided with the Backstreet Boys? I thought you were like,
No,
say, like you saw Karl Malone play basketball, and you needed to be a basketball player.
Well, I wanted to be a basketball player until I realized I couldn't be a basketball player. It's like across the league.
So Alyssa from the Paradise Fears California Street Team.
Alyssa Mallon, California.
What is your band ritual before you go on stage?
What should we? We don't have.
Cole and I usually make out for about 45 minutes.
Yeah, in a dark damp room.
I'm just kidding. No, hasn't happened yet.
We used to get group huddle and like, do like the.
But then we were like, oh no, it's corny to do like a group huddle. But now I kind of wish we did one again.
We did one at Warp. It was cool.
We did, yeah, that was neat.
You can start one.
Exactly, yeah.
Really?
If you have any ideas, hit us up with them. But no, a lot of the times we'll kind of like, I don't know, loading onto the stage takes all the fun out of it. Like if we like had a crew that was like loading gear onto the stage for us, like we will this fall, then like we could just kind of like stand on the side and be like, all right, let's do this, guys. Everybody in here, team on 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just count the 14 as a team. But unfortunately, but when you have to load onto the stage, you have like 15 minutes of doing that, and you're like, all right, well, guess we're gonna play now. Curtains up. Hello, crowd.
All right, so this next question is from Lexi from Maryland, and it's for Cole. She wants to know how tall you are.
Oh, come on. 6'3.5". I blame my dad.
Sorry I didn't know your last name, Lexi. I couldn't think of it. Lexi from Maryland? Okay.
Sarah from Michigan has never used musical influences.
I think the whole band draws a lot from like Brand New, Spill Canvas, Take Back Sunday, All Time Low and Mayday Parade a lot. Personally though, we kind of differ in our influences. I like Bruce Springsteen a lot. I try to write songs like a lot of rappers write songs. It's okay, you can walk right through it.
Sorry.
It's gonna bring the attractiveness level up a little bit.
Okay, so this next question is from Becky from Florida, and it's for Sam. What is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
Oh, I can tell. Go ahead.
No, you
go ahead, man.
Is it Duluth, Minnesota? During Waste of Time in Duluth, Minnesota on January 26th, I straight ripped my pants open, like wide open on stage.
There were some tight
It was
pants,
amazing,
too.
yeah, like,
Happens to the best of us.
but no, it was like, and they were like gaping open, and we still had like 2 songs to go, so on the last song I was just like stripped like all the way down the back. Like let's just get these pants off, and I performed the majority of the last song.
He duct taped them up.
I don't think there are any videos of that show, which is phenomenal because nobody wants to see that.
Okay, so we're gonna play a little game of Truth or Dare.
Cool.
So we're just gonna ask one round each, but the catch is that one of you has to choose Dare.
Okay.
So who wants to go first?
Oh, so basically, okay. Well, do you want Truth or Dare?
Don't
I'm
ask.
really nervous. Oh, you.
All right, I'll do Truth. You
Dare.
Okay.
Oh
God.
So describe your first kiss.
Truth? Describe my first kiss. 7th grade. I was in the commons area of our middle school. It was Hannah or Sophie Nelikarova. I was dating Hannah at the time, but I honestly don't remember which one it was because they were identical twins. I'm just kidding, Hannah. I think. And then it was Valentine's Day, and I bought her this entire bucket of candy, and on it I put a note that said, her face plus my face equals heart, and a 4, and then EVA. Sam plus Hannah equals heart forever. And I gave her also a Hollister sweatshirt, and then I like leaned in, and she like turned like a kiss on the cheek, because that was custom at the time for us. And then she like turned the other way, and like I was like, no, not that either. And she like turned, she's like, oh, and then we like kissed on the cheek, or kissed on the lips, and I was like, I think I might have done that right away.
On our way to PE.
And then
I walked around the corner and I saw you. I was like, oh God.
It wasn't PE, it was after school. We were on our way to a basketball game.
Oh.
And I went in and I scored 4 points in the B game for basketball.
Nice.
And I looked at her and winked after every.
That was Yankton. That was Yankton. I remember basketball games.
So you're gonna Dare.
You like it.
no, I'm really nervous.
Alright, so your dare is to sing the chorus of one of your songs as loud as you can.
What's the chorus that I can sing super loud, but
Would be that weird?
yeah.
I don't know. Do Sanctuary and people just think you're super religious. Like everyone will be like, oh, just normal dude in San Francisco singing on a street corner. Go for it, Cole.
Can we
I don't want
choose
to
a
do
song?
sing. Okay, yeah, go.
Violet.
Let's go long chorus.
Okay, just kidding. What do you want me to?
Okay. Can you give me the drums or anything?
Well, I just can't leave my heart with you. I will always do what you want me to. Well, you're everything, but you're nothing new. I will always do what you want me to.
Yeah!
I'm glad you got that dare, because if I would have gotten it, people in like windows up there were
We had a
what's
different
going
dare
on down
plan.
there? Did you? What was my dare gonna be?
To hug around.
Oh,
I mean, you can go for it if you
I'm
want.
San Francisco.
Okay.
What was my truth gonna be?
Alright.
What's the stupidest thing you've ever done? What's the stupidest thing you've ever been? What's the stupidest thing you've ever done because someone dared you to? Excuse me.
Well, that was it right there.
Okay.
Taking the cake.
All right. So wanna go for it? Yeah.
So we are West Coast, so what is your favorite thing about the West Coast?
San Francisco. I love San Francisco.
So
Good
nice.
answer.
This is beautiful.
The weather is amazing. The people are always incredible. Everyone is so friendly. It's like a liberal, like central of the world. I love that. Everything is within walking distance. I love San Francisco.
I like La Jolla too. It's like Richmond, San Diego.
All right. Okay.
West
So our final question is there anything you guys want to say to your fans or your friends?
Peace off.
We're having a stick 'em chat for days on August 21st. And we're going on tour this fall, and I swear to God we will see every single one of you. And if we don't, then I will come to your house and
So does that mean San Francisco's on the
punch your
list?
mother in the knee, and then run. Maybe. But no, for real. We'll see you guys this fall. Tune in to our stick 'em chat, and you can find out when.
Sweet. Well, thank you guys
Well,
so
thank
much.
you guys very much. I'm Sam.
I'm Cole.
We're from Paradise Fears.
And you're watching
Best Coast.
West Coast.